Johnny Daniel, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. How are you tonight? It's Wednesday, 7 o'clock. All right, so my sheet is normally one sheet. Tonight it's two. There's a bunch going on, so here we go. Okay, so couple new things we're trying. First off, very first, hold on. We are making this card tonight. I have to give credit to Kylie Bertucci in Australia for the technique idea. So, gotta give credit where credit's due, right? All right, so secondly, if you're creating with me, go grab your pile. You should have a white card base. You should have some kind of color that's cut at 5 1/4 by 4. You should have a piece of white that's cut at 5 by 3 3/4, or larger mat, smaller mat, doesn't matter to me. And then a scrap piece of that same color, or punch out in the middle, whatever you need to do, okay? So we're gonna start with that. So if you don't already have that, go find it, because I'm going to talk for probably about 5 or 10 minutes, and that'll give you enough time to catch up, okay? Oh, and you need scrappy pieces on top of it. I forgot about that. So they can be complementary colors. I've embossed mine. It's whatever you want to do, okay? So, all right, so you need to comment tonight, and here's why. I'm starting something new. I'm going to give everybody that puts in a comment. So for every single comment you do, now, do not put one word per comment. Hello from California. No, that's not how this works. Legit comments, okay? So if you do 12 comments on how does that work? I'm looking for the looking forward to the new catalog. I'm looking forward to this. I want events to come back. Whatever the case may be that I'm asking for, those comments will go into my randomizer app, and whatever I make tonight, I will be sending out, so you will have that sample, okay? So one person is going, because I'm making one extra card tonight, so one person is going to get that sample. So you want to make sure to comment. I'm going to do that right after the live and announce it right on the same page, right above it, and say, hey, here's the winner. Please contact me, okay? All right, so I don't know about you, but I'm tired of all the serious stuff. So what I did today was I looked up fun and quirky holidays 365 days a year, and I came up with this website that's timeanddate.com, 365 silly holidays. So do you know what today is? Today is frog jumping day. So if you see random crazy posts, I'm on my silly calendar, okay? Because life is just too serious right now. Let's see. Stampin' Up! Is doing a day of service on the 21st. So next Thursday. Sarah is doing on her CEO page. I will post links and more information later, but here's what she's doing. She has already posted maps on how to cut paper for 20 cards to be able to send out for Happy Mail, so we keep spirits lifted. I will be participating. If you are interested in participating, please let me know. Happy to help, happy to help you find links and ideas and all kinds of stuff, okay? The online class is happening right now. In fact, it closes tonight. So if you would like more information on that, go find the event. That's Stamp of the Week, okay? This one is Parcels and Petals. If you can't find it, just go to the blog and click on the tab that says Stamp of the Week. So, and you'll find out all that information. Let's see, Rubber Rummage. So the fun part about Rubber Rummage is I have not figured out how to put it online. I have figured out how to do BOGO online. I have figured out how to do online classes now. But the rummage thing, unless you guys can give me some ideas, I'm not posting every single piece online. I have figured out that that would take me about a week straight, not sleeping, about a week straight of getting everything done. And that, to me, a little too much work. So I am waiting until the order lifts, and then about 2-3 weeks after that, we will be doing rummage. So I'm not rescheduling it right now. I'm just letting you know so you can kind of plan that it'll be 2 to 3 weekends after phase 3 lifts, meaning if we can go get a margarita in person, then you know that rummage will happen soon. Okay? Let's see. The give back for the service day is going to be dealing with the COVID-19 give back digital stamps. If you don't have them, just come stamp. I want Happy Mail to go out. Okay? Let's see. The announcement for the VIP event and the open house will go out next week. I'm still waiting to see if maybe we can do it in person, but honestly, I think it's going to be virtual. So there you go. Let's see. So last but not least, 2 things. Okay. 1, Friday evening, 5:30. Yes, this Friday. Bring your cocktail. Have a happy hour with me, and we are going to be doing a pre-order unboxing. So a little bit of celebration. Okay? Come take a peek at what's new and what you could possibly pre-order. And I will be doing some simple projects with that and whatnot. So come spend about half hour with me, and we will do some unboxing and have some fun. Let's see. Last but not least, I'm doing something new tonight. So we're going to see how this works. Okay? So for tonight, I have that project with the card, right? Yeah. So for tonight, I have created a sample starter kit, for lack of better terms. Okay, so the starter kit normally is $99. No shipping, only tax. Okay? So if I were to buy everything for this project, it would be, and a couple other things, it would be $148 plus. If you bought it with the kit, you would actually get one bonus thing, and you would do $106.67 if you live in 29 Palms or are in 7.75% tax rate. Okay, so you're getting a bonus of $40. So a sample kit would be the coastal embossing folder, the snail adhesive, the Night of Navy ink pad, envelopes. I'm running out of hands. Can you see why? Okay. Envelopes, peaceful moments, stamp set, which we're going to be using tonight, Whisper white cardstock, paper trimmer, a pack of colored cardstock. I'm running out of room. The peacock foils paper, which are retiring. Okay, so, oh, wait, there's more. Paper pumpkin. Okay, 1 month of paper pumpkin. Whew, if that doesn't fall. Okay, and then on top of it, you would also get a box of catalogs. You would get business supplies. You would get postcards and all that. So guess what? You'd already be looking at the new catalog, and you'd be able to pre-order off of it. So what's the downside? You got to put in your own orders, because that's how you get your 20% off. And what else happens? You got to do $300 a quarter. What happens if you don't? Nothing. You're just not active anymore. Okay? So let me know if you're interested, but that's what a sample kit looks like for the projects we're doing tonight. So I'm going to be doing that on a more regular basis so you can see what this looks like. Okay? Because for some of you, it might be beneficial to save some money. And if not, that's fine too. So also when you host, you can, the rewards that you get, instead of getting free product, that can be put into a code to actually take money off of your kit, which Iris just did. So you can say you got 40 bucks free, then you would be paying, instead of $99, you would be paying $59 plus tax. So a lot of great options for you. And if not, we've got club coming up. That's going to be, the new club goes July to December. And if you don't like that, you can host and be a VIP. So a lot of different options. And if you don't like that, just order. Not a problem. So just got to tell you the options, right? So with all that, you will be getting your catalogs the week of the 22nd, 23rd, right before Memorial Day. And if you've been a VIP, I'm going to figure out how to do this virtually. I'm working on that right now. So, and it'll be fun. So let's see. Let's get to creating, shall we? So grab your stuff. Come on. Let's go. Hey, Tammy. Hi, Lise. Who else is here? Jode, Sandy, Iris. Hey, how are you guys? So comment and say hello if you would like a card. All right, so let me finish getting set up here. One sec. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. I know with the warmer weather, it's been a bit of a challenge to get out early enough to run and do all that kind of stuff. So it is what it is. Hopefully the gym will open soon. So, ay. Hey Tammy, how are you? Hey Iris. Hey Lise. All right, so almost there. All right. So remember, comment so you have a chance to win the card if you want it as a sample. Okay? So I'm just finishing getting my block out and scoot my chair up. All right, so for tonight, I have already done a little bit. All right, so I have thick Whisper White card base, cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. We've been good, Tam. I know Temecula's been a little crazy, huh? With all the quarantine stuff, but hey, you know, we're gonna get through and craft our way through it, right? So, so the card base, you can either do the 4 1/4 by 11, or you could do 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 and score at 4 1/4. Either way, not a problem. It just has to fit into the envelope, right? So there you go. There's your card base. The valley is the side that goes out. The mountain side is the side that goes in. We're gonna hide our mountains, okay? All right, and then I'm grabbing my snail adhesive, at least for the time being, because it is retiring. It is still available. So if you need refills, please let me know. Yes, I have some on hand as well, but please don't rely on that because I don't know how many people might need it. Okay, so I'm grabbing some snail adhesive and I'm hopefully lining this thing up. We'll see how this goes. Okay, stick and go, right? And then I've got the mat. Now this mat is 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, the white mat is, which I don't know if you can see all that well. The white mat is 5 by 3 3/4. Get a sip of water. So I'm gonna put the card base to the side. Now, who's on with me? What word should we do? Should we do congratulations? Should we do happy birthday? I don't want to do sympathy, I'll be honest with you. Or should we do thank you? So congratulations, birthday, or thank you. Throw it in the comments. Let me know what you want me to stamp. So I've got Knight of Navy for my ink, but the paper is Bermuda Bay. So you can grab whatever's complimentary, whatever works, okay? So, okay. So let's do that, and I'm gonna crack open. You know what? Let me do this. I've had a couple people recently order some ink from me to keep their kids creative. So I want to show you how to open these, okay? And it's good for the rest of us too, right? So, congratulations. All right, got it. No problem. All right, so these ink pads, we've got straight side, straight side, straight side, and then one side is notched, okay? You're gonna pop the notch up and over, and then you're gonna push all the way through until it pops, okay? And the reason being with that is so you don't flex the hinges, because if you leave it like this and you're pressing on it, that's gonna flex the hinges and it's gonna break easier. So you don't wanna do that, okay? And then when you're closing it, you're gonna wanna pull it all the way until it stops, so you don't flex that plastic, and then you're gonna pop it back over and make sure it snaps closed and is flush, okay? I know there's a few people that have just ordered some stamps or some ink with me, okay? So that's what we're doing. Congratulations. We're gonna pull out, try to not touch your stickers. Use your grid paper to line it up so it's straight. And then I'm just gonna go over it with my block and do it that way. Why do I do that? Because I don't want to touch it. The more oil in my fingers that gets onto there, the less it sticks. So that's the why. All right, so we're gonna ink up our congratulations. And I'm gonna stamp it down here. Give it a couple seconds to go in. That looks like I need to start thinking about re-inking that. So make sure, as you're looking at the retired stuff in your inks, the only inks that are going out are the in colors. So Blueberry Bushel, Call Me Clover, Grapefruit Grove, Lovely Lipstick. What's the fifth one? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Anyways, you get the point. So make sure you get your refills, okay? So, where did my paper trimmer go? Across the way. So you're gonna grab your paper trimmer. And this one, I'm just cutting all kinds of cattywampus. Yes, that's a technical term. So it fits with my scraps that go all over the place, okay? And I know you're saying, well, that looks fairly straight, but it won't in a minute, because I'm just grabbing and going. If you don't want to waste paper, cut the top at the same time, so that way you don't have as much waste on the side, but up to you, okay? So that's gonna stay over there. There's my congratulations. Let me move this out of the way. So there's my congratulations. Now, all these strips I've cut are out of the peacock foils. I've cut them a tiny bit shorter than the white, but you can cut them as long as you want and trim them later. Doesn't matter to me, okay? I'm going to grab my snail adhesive, and I'm literally just going to plunk and go. This is called a scrappy technique for a reason. So you literally just grab, and I just put them on the paper trimmer and just cut this way, that way. I love the fact that there's not a lot of thinking involved. And then after they were all scrapped, shall we say? After they were all scrapped, then I put them in the embossing folder. You want to do the embossing folder last, because the less friction you have, the less things push down, okay? So you want to make sure that you have the least amount of friction after you do the embossing. Okay, so I'm just taking my colors and sorting them really quick. I'm probably off the screen, but I want to know how much of what I have before I get going. Okay, so we've got that one glued down. I don't have as many of those, so I am going to... Now, when you're doing something skinny like this, you need to make sure that you kind of go off to the side to glue, so you are not in the middle with sticky stuff all over the place, and then you've got no ability to go around it. Okay, so you want to make sure to do that. Just, ooh, that one ripped in half, so we're just not going to use that one. I guess I was going too quick. All right, so the fun part of this is there's no right or wrong. It's kind of like doing a mosaic, okay? So you just kind of piece it together and make it happen. I love this because there's not a lot of thought beforehand. You can just do it, which means your kids can help. This can be, you know, a great project. You can give your kids, if they're old enough, a big chunk or scissors and say, cut a bunch of stuff, and when it's a mess, it doesn't matter, and you've got a background. So just some ways to keep the kids going when you might be working from home and doing homeschool now, which that's a lot of fun, huh? And trying to keep everything else going too. So this might be just a little bit of a busy box for your kids so you can function. I like not thinking too, as long as it has bling, right, Lise? So, all right, so that's what I have. Now I'm gonna grab my snips and just cut the back of this one off because it went over a tiny bit, and that's it. It's super easy. So we've got that going on. I've got extra strips that I'll use at some point, maybe. I'm gonna fold this over so I don't get sticky on anything else. See how that corner works. Grab my card base. Grab my snail. And I don't like how that piece is coming out, so I think I'm gonna flip this way. And I don't know if you guys heard that. We've got some commentary going on. Joel's making dinner while I am doing this and keeping up with the dog that is trying to get me to get up to let him out, but Joel's being good, and I think he's let him out 2 or 3 times. I swear it's in him, you know? So I had this little white piece that came up. I don't like it, so I'm grabbing there. And that's it. Super simple, right? A way to use all your scraps. Yay! So, here's my question. Hold on, let me pull it out of the envelope so that way it doesn't get more shine, even though, okay? So, do you like it with or without the ribbon? Comment quick so you can have one more draw. And then whichever one has the most votes is the one I'll mail out. Okay? So, ribbon or not? All right. So, let's see, what else do I need to remind you about? If you want a catalog, let me know. It is super easy, and it makes life so simple, and you could have it overhang and then just snip them off if you want. You don't even have to measure. It's super simple. Super cute. Looks totally different, by the way, if you have your mat be black underneath. Just make sure it's more of a neutral color or a complementary color. I honestly was going to stick with white, black, or gray, only because then I didn't have to think about what colors my scraps were, because I have a huge bin and I could just pull and not even have to be organized. So you can make it as complicated as you want or not. So, all right, so that's what I have for that. So comment and let me know. All these are going to be counted as live comments if you hit the replay. Sorry, the raffle will be done, but I think I'm going to start doing this, so you probably want to show up if you want to have a free card. So, all right, so for tonight, Peaceful Moments was the stamp set that was used. Peacock foils, which are retiring. There's a third color, which is a green, and I'm trying to remember if it is Pear Pizzazz. I believe it is. It's a lighter green, almost a lemony yellow kind of green. So I believe it's Pear Pizzazz. So, all right, so I think we've got our comments in there. Follow me, comment, and if you want a catalog, please let me know. I know Tammy, I know Lise, I know Iris, you all are on the list already, so, and I'm trying to think, I think both Lises are on the list, obviously. So, with all that, I'm going to leave you be. Have a great night. See you Friday at 5:30 for new stuff. Yay! And use the host code Y77R4PN6. That stuff goes to me. Next week it will be at Heidi, for Heidi, who is hosting club this month. So, let's see. That's it. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great night. Bye-bye.